Welcome back to Highland News, Episode 3. I'm Ava.
And I'm Emily. And in this episode, we're talking about some exciting parts of school life at Highland.
Senior year traditions are in full swing, and seniors are doing activities that are fun and will also make their final year memorable.
We'll also take a look at what National Honor Society has been up to and check on student driving, what it's like, and how everyone can stay safe in the parking lot.
Thank you, host. Today we'll be talking with seniors about their plans during and after high school.
Did you paint senior jeans this year?
Yes, I did.
Why did you paint them?
I painted them just because it was something fun to do for my last year of high school.
When have you worn them and when do you plan to wear them?
I wore them the first day of school at senior sunrise, and then I also wore them for homecoming week, and then I'll probably wear them the last day of school.
What are you excited for this senior year?
Mostly I'm excited for enjoying my senior parking spot, enjoying the senior lounge, maybe a senior prank, and senior assassin would be fun too.
Awesome. And then what are your plans after graduation?
I'm planning on going to the University of Iowa to major in physics and most likely minor in mathematics as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Did you wear a wig for your school pictures?
Yes, I did. I wore a pink wig.
What was the reasoning behind wearing them?
I just remember Emily talking about doing the wigs, and she sent it to our group chat, and we all decided it would be a good idea. And then I showed up, and I wasn't really sure if I was going to do it, but I saw they all had their colorful wigs out, and I decided I really wanted to be a part of that, so I put it on. Yeah.
Were your parents upset when they came back?
My parents were not mad. My grandma, however, when I showed her my pictures, she was very much not impressed, but she'll get over it.
Why did you choose to have a kids bag this year?
Well, everyone was going to do it, and I was on Amazon scrolling, and I saw this beauty, and, it glows, so $29 down the drain, but it was worth it. I've had only good times with this beautiful backpack.
Have you ran into any problems having a smaller bag?
There are a few things I can't fit in this bag, like a water bottle, a binder, or, other big things, but I can fit all my papers in, and it lights up. So really, I think this is the best backpack I could have done.
How long did it take you to paint this parking spot?
This parking spot took a few hours. Me and my friends, we did it over the course of 2 weekends.
Awesome. And then why is it that you painted it like this?
Well, the first reason, I'm really fond of SpongeBob. And then the second reason, me and all of my friends, we each have a different SpongeBob character. And I got the honors of painting SpongeBob himself.
Awesome. Thank you. This wraps up the senior section of our episode. Now back to our hosts.
Thank you, Emerson and Austin. We also want to give a special shout out to the FFM members that participated in livestock judging. The students did very well. Now on to Brenna, Briar, and Kenzie.
The National Honor Society, also known as the NHS,
is an organization that recognizes high school students.
It is based on 4 pillars:
scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
Come with us to learn more about Highland's NHS chapter.
What is your role in NHS?
As the NHS advisor, I facilitate activities, whatever the kids want to help with. We get that going, like service activities, and sometimes like the elementary will reach out to us and ask if we want to help with something like a carnival or things like that. So we've done things like that in the past, but I mainly facilitate them, whatever they want to do, and make sure we have enough funds. We do a little fundraising as well.
Today we are joined with the president of the NHS chapter, Greta Piet. Greta, why did you join NHS?
I joined NHS sophomore year. A big part of it was because I knew it would look good on resumes and applications to be part of an organization like this. And I just knew it would be a fun thing to be a part of, that something that would I know that it promotes positive things in our community and our school. And something I knew I wanted to be a part of.
Perfect. And what is your favorite part of NHS?
One of my favorite parts is definitely just the people in NHS. We have a good time together. And I know they're hardworking people with similar goals to mine. And we just have a good time together. We have breakfast some years and we just get to hang out, and it's a good time.
Mm-hmm. And why did you want to be the president of our chapter?
I knew I wanted to be president. I knew I wanted an officer role because I wanted to just kind of get my foot in the door and kind of be a leader, because not really in any other organizations really other than NHS. And I knew I wanted kind of a leadership role there because I thought I'd be good at it too, and like organizing the agendas. I thought it's something I saw myself being good at.
Yeah. Can you tell us some of the activities and things you do as part of the NHS?
Yep, we organize 2 blood drives every year. We do recycling and we sort cans for the school every week. We offer tutoring for anybody, middle school or high school, who needs help with tutoring. And then we just do service projects. We're planning a service project right now to do some like community cleanups. So stay tuned.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Like Greta mentioned, can sorting is one of the ways that NHS earns money.
We want to give a big thank you to Randy for picking up the recycling and also letting the NHS keep all of the funds that we get from can sorting.
Let's go sort the rest of these cans.
NHS is a great organization to be a part of, so make sure you work hard in school so when the time comes you can be eligible to apply.
Thank you for informing us about NHS, and don't forget that football is back with 8-man, so try to catch a game. Now on to Autumn, Alexa, and Jack about student driving.
Thank you, host. Now let's learn a little bit more about student driving.
What are the regulations for student drivers?
The regulation from student drivers, I'm actually going to use a special guide that I actually give all students that meet with me that are wanting to obtain this license. And so it's actually from the Iowa DOT official website. And so what I'm going to talk through about this license is what you can do and what you cannot do. Okay, there's kind of a list of things that you want to make sure that you're aware of before taking the wheel. So what can you do with this license? So you can drive without adult supervision using the most direct route 1 hour before and after the following: school-sponsored activities at your school of enrollment, extracurricular activities held at a location within 25 miles of your home. You'll hear the phrase 25 miles a lot throughout this. Your job or to complete farm-related work if you live or work on a farm in Iowa. The driving distance between your start and end point must be 25 miles or less. You may also stop for fuel at the closest gas station on your route. Drive at any time with adult supervision. The adult must have a valid driver's license and be one of the following: parent, guardian, or custodian, immediate family member at least 21 years old, driver education instructor, someone at least 25 years old with written permission from your parent or guardian. Okay, what you cannot do with this license: so use any electronic communication or entertainment device while driving. That now goes for all drivers in the state of Iowa. Carry more passengers than the number of seatbelts in your vehicle. What can you not do with this license? Drive without adult supervision to your job or to complete farm-related work at a location more than 25 miles from your starting point. You cannot drive without adult supervision to an extracurricular activity held at a location more than 25 miles from your home. And you cannot drive without adult supervision with more than one minor passenger who is not a relative. So a relative means a brother, sister, stepbrother, stepsister, or any other minor living in your home. So that again is what you can do with this license and what you cannot do.
Thank you.
What are the pros and cons of student driving?
I think the pros are like when you're in a sport or you have different shifts, like you're going to Kirkwood or having to come back and forth for appointments. It helps the parents so that they don't have to take away from their work time. And I honestly think it's a great type of freedom that kids have once they get a car. It just kind of makes it feel like they have a little bit of a power.
Okay. And do you think it's a benefit to have everyone in the school driving?
I sometimes worry about in the parking lot when kids leave because they're all trying to leave at the same time, and it's kind of a little bit of a bottlenecking. And sometimes our younger students aren't defensive drivers. So I think that can, I guess I would rather see them driving when they actually have a full license and not like a school permit. But it's, whatever. Some of them are more mature.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
How long have you been driving for?
For 3.5 years now.
What do you think some of the pros and cons of driving are?
Big pro for me is I get to go to my Kirkwood classes, which should save me money for college. Biggest con probably is the fuel costs. If I had a more fuel efficient vehicle, that'd be a lot nicer. But I'd say that's pretty much it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Who am I here with?
Cornplank.
What makes you nervous as a first-time driver?
Just other drivers in general.
Okay, thank you.
I hope that helped you learn a little bit more about our student driving at Highland. Drive safe, Huskies!
Thank you everyone for talking about senior traditions, NHS, and student driving. Here are the upcoming events.
October 20th, football plays at Dunkerton starting at 6 p.m. and volleyball plays at HLV starting at 7.
On October 23rd and 24th, there are dance team solos at Pella Middle School, starting with Jaza Thoman dancing at 8:36, Haley Plank at 9:11, and Emma Colt at 10 a.m., and Aubrey Hahn at 10:35 a.m.
Also on October 23rd, there is parent-teacher conferences starting at 4 going till 7:30.
October 29th, there is a post-prom planning meeting in the boardroom starting at 7 p.m.
October 30th is the second parent-teacher conference meeting starting at 4 and again going till 7:30. Thank you everyone for watching this week's episode of the Highland News.